Everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Figuring Out with Prachi, the podcast where we dive deep into the things which we face in our daily lives. So, I'm your host Prachi Rajput, and today we are talking about something that is spicy and full of surprises. The word that made people sing, cry, and sometimes run. So, today's episode is based on marriage. So, for that, I'm inviting a guest who is a marriage counselor. So, welcome her with a great round of applause, Miss Sneha.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you feeling after coming to my show?
My feeling was so great to come into your show.
So, I just wanted to know from you that nowadays the definition of marriage has changed as compared to 15 years ago. So, what's your view on that?
Okay, okay. I think there are lots of people who think now that marriage is not compulsory, but I think it is also compulsory for everyone because sometimes we need emotional support to from anyone. So I think that's why marriage is very compulsory. And if we talk about the previous time, so uh, that time people just think that marriage is so compulsory. But yeah, it is also a fact that there are lots of people who think that in this time marriage is not compulsory. They think that they think that if we can do anything alone, so why we should have to marry. So that's the reason that that people think that marriage is not compulsory in today's time.
Okay, so ma'am, you know that we have seen that nowadays, is it true that people are getting married for love or they are just following as a tradition?
So there are lots of people who are getting married also for love, but there are lots of people also they are getting married just for their just for the reputation of their family, because in we lives in a that environment where our family always pressurize us to getting married. They think that if we are not getting married, so we can't do anything in our life, and that they think that it is the most important part of everyone's life. So I think that is the reason that people also getting married for the family, for their family respect.
So, ma'am, what's your take on love marriage versus arranged marriage, the most debated topic of Indian society?
So I think both are good, but if I talk about myself, so I think love marriages are better than arranged marriages, because we know our partner before the marriage. We know their imperfections, their about we know everything about our partner before marriage. So after marriage, we don't have things that there are lots of people who are suffered after marriage, that their partner did not respect them and they don't understand them. And I think these are the common factors of marriage, that we have to trust our partner and we have to understand them, understand him or her. So I think that's why that is the reason that marriage that's why I think love marriage is better than arranged marriages.
Okay, ma'am. So, you know that I have seen that social media somewhere affects our life, whether it's whether I talk about marriage life or personal life. You know that sometimes we have seen such scenes and we have seen movies which raise our expectation to our partner. You know that in movie a male partner proposes her female partner, you know, with a grand surprise. So, you know, we all start expecting that, oh, we also want like that. So what's a suggestion on that? Is social media affect our life? Because in real life it is very different.
You know what, if I talk about this, so there are lots of people who watching reels and videos on social media, and then they think that yeah, love is all about that thing, that our partner should have, and that our partner should have also proposed me like that. But I think it's not about social media, or it's about not we don't have to see that kind of things, because I think love is not about to only propose to each other. It's all about to trusting each other, understanding each other, as I said you. So that's it.
Okay. So you know that, ma'am, as your answer is very good. So you know that nowadays we have seen that financial compatibility is very necessary in marriages. So what's your view on it?
So I think, yeah, in this time financial compatibility is also important in marriages, because because everyone think that they have to be financial independent. And I think it is also a good thing, because if we in future we are stuck in any kind of problems, so I think that's why financial stability is also important in marriages.
I'm very curious to know from you because you are experienced and a counselor. That what questions we can ask and we should ask to our partner before getting married.
Okay. I think before getting married, we have to ask about we have to ask to our partner that their likes and dislikes first. Because if we don't know their likes and dislikes, so I think we are not able to understand them. And if in marriage we can't understand each other, so I think it will not it will not it will not it will not I think it will not good for this. Thank you.
Okay, so at last, I just wanted to know from you what is the secret of happy marriage?
I think the secret of happy marriage is only not people are talking about only love, but I think love is not only a one thing for marriages. We also have to understand each other. We also have to trust. Also have to trust each other. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am, for having here, and it's nice to talk to you. And thank you for sharing your wisdom. Your insights are very helpful for our viewers. So, thank you, viewers, for listening us. Stay informed, stay safe. Thank you.